just how much I've learned, whether that be on crew or off a crew. The hands-on experience here is unlike anywhere else. I'm Becca Garner, I'm a junior, I am a custom major, I am a co-live sports director.
My name's Jake Zink, I am a senior and I am the co-live sports director for HC Media. So Becca and I, as sports directors, are in charge of live streaming and producing the video streams and audio streams of every home sports event that is on campus. We go through the monthly games at our home, make sure we have the crews, sponsorships, send out availabilities to people so we have enough crew. We typically do 4 camera streams for men's soccer, women's soccer, and football. And volleyball, we do single camera streams with commentators. We're in charge of setting up equipment, setting up graphics, and all other content elements for the streams, as well as game day responsibilities, whether that be directing or camera work or just being there and organizing crew. That falls on our shoulders. It really doesn't matter which major you are. Like, we have an education major with us that loves doing it. We also get paid for something that we love to do, and we have a lot of fun.
The green screen, I like to call it the Hulk. When I first came in to do anchoring and being involved more with the newscast, I thought our one screen was really cool because we have like a nice square that we used to do weather. We could do really anything in front of that. And so that's when they said, let's do an infinity screen. My mind went wild. I was like, okay, we can have our news desk here and we can put like little lines here, and at the same time we can have our weather anchor ready to go, and we don't have to switch out people. We don't have to worry about people changing mics. It's all laid out, and so that green screen allows us to do that. And it allows us to have just better lighting, better space. You can do really whatever you want.
I just love the almost family vibe that HC Media has. You never feel like you're the odd person out. It's always, hey, I need help with this, and then you have 10 other people willing to help you out, and you are able to offer the same thing for other people. I feel the best way someone can learn is through autonomy, and when you don't have a faculty member breathing down your neck, that definitely helps you be more innovative, and that really helped me in every aspect of what I've been involved with here at Hastings.
We went from being very much teacher-oriented and mentor-led to now everything is pretty much done by the students, and we're the cogs. We make it all function, and really I think it's something that's pretty unique to Hastings College Media Department, that you won't go around to a lot of other schools and see the students in as much of leadership roles as you do with HC Media.
Coming into Hastings College, I knew I wanted to major in education, did not realize that I wanted to go into journalism, broadcasting, anything like that until I got recruited and asked to join the collegiate staff. And I know when we're trying to recruit students at the beginning of the year, that's one of their major concerns. They're like, oh, I'm not the major, this isn't the place for me, but they're wrong, because it wasn't the place for me either. But I made so many friends through the program, and I learned so many new skills that will be useful for me in the future. I think anybody even considering joining the team for collegiate, broadcasting, anything, should definitely go for it and do it, because it is not just for journalism people. It's not just for broadcasting people. So many people could learn so many things through the program. It's definitely not tied to a specific major or minor or anything like that.
I feel like the collegiate is extremely important because at this point it's the only record keeping that we have. My name is Caitlin Smith. I am a sophomore here at Hastings College, majoring in studio digital art with a minor in history, and I am currently one of the co-chief copy editors for the collegiate.
My name is Jared Johnson. I am a senior and I'm an economics major with a biology minor. and right now I am editor-in-chief of the paper for this 2018 year.
We start with meetings at 10 o'clock on Monday mornings, where we assign all of the stories, pitch new story ideas, and then all of us assign a story, bring everything back together, and put all of it together into a story where it is taken to production night.
And so during our production night, what we do is we get in our stories at 5. We've got page designers that lay out the stories using InDesign. We've got copy editors that are copying stories. So for each story, it goes through initially 3 people. We put it into the page, and then we print out that page and then go through everything. So that includes the story, the headline, the bylines, and the cut lines or the captions on the photos. And then we also put in those photos at that time.
After all of that is done, Jared and I will do final edits about 7 or 8 hours later, put all of the stories onto a flash drive, and then take it down to the Tribune. They'll print off all of the stories, and we'll be able to go in and pick up the new copies of the Collegian on Friday mornings and distribute them to all of the buildings on campus. Since the Collegian is student-led, I love the hands-on aspect of it because you immediately have to take initiative because you want to. You have to have this work ethic, and it's not just because it's for a grade, it's because you know that other students also depend on you.
From day one, everything has been super hands-on, and in fact, even more hands-on than I ever thought I would do. My name is Danny Cook. The largest thing I'm involved with here in the Gray Center is Collegian TV. I'm the executive producer for that.
So I'm Cameron Bradley, I'm a sophomore, I'm a studio and digital arts major and a comm minor, and then I am associate producer of CTV, and then I also help out with the sportscast. It wasn't CTV when I first got here, it was BNN, kind of just a massive transition. We kind of started our own thing, it became student-led. We started out with a regular 30-minute broadcast for news with commercials, everything like that in between. Then we realized not everyone's gonna watch that whole 30 minutes. So we want to try to appeal to the college audience more. So we changed it from 30 minutes to 5 minutes.
So what I do with my associate producer is we get together on Mondays with the rest of the Collegian leadership group and we pitch stories.
Where we pretty much assign the stories to a certain reporter.
And then my job is to write the script for my main anchor. I run it by whoever's anchoring that week. I make sure all of our graphics, our lower thirds, our show run out, our intro, our transitions. Sometimes we'll do commercials, if those commercials are in.
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. Every last minute is worth it because you get to see all the work that you put in on the screen right away. You get to appeal to the entire college. This is how the college, gets its news.